Spanish League champion, Spanish Super Champion, the strongest attacking line in the Spanish League. Ronald Araujo is one of the best defenders in the world. Lewandowski is the top scorer in the Spanish League. Stegen regains his level and joins the team. After that, Araujo wants to leave Barcelona, and Lewandowski's level declines. Barcelona received 4 goals against Real Madrid. Barcelona's defense line becomes the worst defense in the Spanish League. Barcelona fans demand the dismissal of Xavi, and Xavi responds that he will leave at the end of the season. The question that everyone is asking now is, what made Barcelona turn from the Spanish League champion to the worst team in the Spanish League? The first reason is the decline in the level of Barcelona's defense line. Last season, the biggest credit and main reason for Barcelona's victory in the Spanish League was the defense line. Therefore, Xavi relies on the plan of scoring the goal and then returning to defense throughout the match. With this tactic, Xavi led Barcelona to win the league title last season. But in the current season, Barcelona's defense level collapsed despite the addition of fullback Cancelo to the team, as Barcelona conceded 24 in the current season, and this is considered the largest number received by a team in the 5 major leagues. During 11 matches, Barcelona received 150 shots. That is about 14 shots in each match, meaning that any striker, regardless of his level, can score against Barcelona, and this is due to the stupidity of the club's management. Everyone knows that Barcelona is never good at choosing players to include, and this is exactly what happened when the club decided to include Rafinha to compensate for Dembele's departure. How can Rafinha be Dembele's successor? Dembele is a fast player and makes many decisive passes through crosses, while Rafinha is a slow player and is not good at crosses. He only tries to penetrate deep into the field with dribbles and often fails in that. But after the young man Lamine Yamal joined the team, he compensated for Dembele's departure, and Barcelona's attack became dependent on a 17-year-old player. The biggest mistake is including a Romeo player to compensate for the departure of Busquets, even though there is no similarity in the way they play. These failed deals caused Barcelona's tactic to change from a strong team that penetrated deep into the field to create scoring opportunities, to a team that was unable to create opportunities and wanted the striker to retreat, to contribute to getting the ball out and creating opportunities. And this is the main reason behind the significant decline in Lewandowski's level. And when Lewandowski's level declines, Barcelona's scoring level declines, because Barcelona's midfield does not have top scorer Mod Gundogan, and the only one who tries to score from Barcelona's wings is Ferran Torres. In addition to the absence of a focal player, this absence caused disasters in the team and showed the lack of experience in Xavi. In the current season, Liverpool failed to include a center player, but Klopp dealt with the matter by placing Mac Allister in the center position until Endo proved himself in this position. As for Real Madrid, all of its central defenders were injured, so Ancelotti dealt with that by placing Tchouaméni in the center-back position and putting Kroos in Tchouaméni's position. And in this case, moments show the coach's experience, and this is what Xavi misses. Whatever the circumstances, the coach must have different plans to handle the situation and come out with minimal losses. For example, when Ancelotti lost all of his center-backs, he did not use that as an excuse and devised an alternative plan to address the situation. But Xavi always justifies his failure by injuring players, refereeing errors, and the length of the field's grass. The final reason for the decline in Barcelona's level is the technical staff. When Pep Guardiola was asked who is the most important person in the technical staff, he said, assistant coach, and added that the assistant coach must have great experience and alternative plans to the coach's plans. And this is what Jurgen Klopp and Mourinho also said. But who do you think is the assistant coach at Barcelona? Yes, he is Coach Xavi's brother. He has no experience, no tactics, and no alternative plans. The same applies to Barcelona's physical system. The team cannot complete 50 minutes of the match at an average pace against modest teams. Xavi is a coach who does not have sufficient experience, and instead of choosing a technical team with great experience, he chose a technical team with much less experience than him. And this is what transformed Barcelona from the league champion to a below-average team. In the end, Xavi was not a bad coach, and he did the right thing when he announced his departure at the end of the season and added that Barcelona needs a better coach.